Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. We are talking about Triple H unveiling the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt last night on Monday Night Raw. I hate to be the guy that jumps on here and just continues burying something that's out there, but it doesn't honestly seem like anybody likes this belt. I was sitting in a softball meeting yesterday for the upcoming All-Stars this summer. And my buddy Mike, who I'm going to go see in a week or two, see Blink-182 in Chicago, he texted me and asked me if I knew about the CM Punk thing. I told him that I did know about CM Punk being at Monday Night Raw, and then asked me what I thought about the new belt. And I was like, new belt? I didn't know there was a new belt. Looking back over the last few days, WWE came out and said that Triple H had a big announcement. Almost Tony Khan like. It seems like Tony Khan and AEW is making a big announcement each and every week on AEW. But WWE's Twitter, I mean, if you really looked at what they were putting out there, they were kind of telling us we were going to get a new championship. They were putting up the history of the championship, pictures of the wrestlers with the titles, top 10 videos of wrestlers winning the championship, biggest title changes. They were doing everything to let you know something was coming with that belt. I think we all heard the rumors that a new belt was going to be at WrestleMania this year and ended up not being there. A lot of people thought it was going to be like a Winged Eagle title. Sort of going back to the past of the WWF days of the 80s. This year, I mean, my first, thoughts when I looked at the championship was it looked like they just took the World Heavyweight Championship, the one that you think about with the Ric Flair, DDP, Sting in WCW, the one that they brought back in 2002. It looks like they just cut out the middle of the Intercontinental title and just pasted it on there. It almost looks like it's like a clip art deal where there's like, well, let's take this from here, put it on top of there, and call it something. It looks like something that would be like a custom belt in some sort of like a wrestling simulation website that used to be back in the day with the early days of AOL Instant Messenger, and you used to have a wrestling match by typing things in on back and forth with somebody. It'd be like Jim 1 2 3 fight, and you'd be like doing shit like that. But I don't know. I'll tell you the truth. The title that they have now came out in 2014. To me, it doesn't seem like it came out that long ago. I remember when Rock unveiled it on Monday Night Raw. I remember when they pretty much copied and pasted the belt to make a new one, and they had a red one and they had a blue one, which made a lot of sense. Putting the wrestlers' logos who had the title, those little side plates, that was a damn good idea. I met WWE's made a lot of money by people, the belt collectors out there wanting to keep their belt up to date, wanting to buy the new side plates. They come out with them for sports teams. They come out with them for WrestleManias. They come out with them for I think they've done SummerSlam plates. Just about every wrestler has one, even if they've even just come close to that title. I'm sure they sold a lot of them over the day, but being able to keep that's smart. I did like that, but I honestly, when I kept on looking at the belt last night, I didn't notice it until right before making this video first thing in the morning. But I'll tell you the truth, when that belt came out in 2014, I remember that the rumor was it was created by I think it was created by one of the guys on that show the dad and the son make motorcycles. Not one of them, but one of the guys that works on the show. It was sort of like they had the idea and he pressed the metal or steel, which made the thing, and I don't know, it kind of looked real basic to me at the time, but then again, we were coming off of that gaudy John Cena belt that they created for him, and for some reason guys like Alberto Del Rio and then CM Punk, Jeff Hardy, when they won it, just treated it like it was the best thing in the world. When a guy like Randy Orton won that belt, He should have thrown it away for everything that it stood for. He hates John Cena. Why would he want to, carry around the spinner belt? It never made any sense to me. But it just seemed out of place, and they just kept it for a long time because the word was that kids liked it. You look at a lot of belt collections. A lot of the belt collectors these days, even if that was like a time they really got into wrestling, a lot of them don't have that belt anymore. It's just not there. It's not present. But I'm sure this belt will grow on me. It is what it is. And it's not like I'm never watching WWE because they don't have a real sexy belt for the wrestler to hold. That really doesn't make a lot of sense. But, they got a new belt. They got a new belt to sell. Let's see if they just sort of all become creations of this. The word I got was that basically they're going to have a match at the next pay-per-view. That's going to set up what's going down at the Clash of Champions. And at Clash of Champions, they're going to crown the first winner of this one. A lot of people saying it's just going to be Cody. Honestly, in my opinion, if they were just going to hand this